Welcome back, everybody, to Coriander Society Yokai Blossom, your game master tormented by gnomes, joined today by Leg Day, Necra, NinjaManMat, and Pods of War. We just finished up with the break. This is our sponsored Anime 5e stream brought to you by Daisukami Publishing Company and the Anime 5e rule set, which we used to design all of the Blossom Spirit companions who just joined our party, both Leg Day's character and Necra's character, and the ominous force even now facing down our heroes.
It's just a puddle, right?
Yeah, it's just a puddle. It's nothing to be scared about. It's just
an
like
anime puddle. Thank you, Daisukami Publishing.
Once again with the read. Yeah, so a weird what is it? Hexus from Burn Gully? Warp along the forest floor.
Oh, it's that.
Oh. That?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Okay.
We
How
should
far away
definitely
is it?
be leaving.
Is this from the thing that was chasing you?
Are there similar vibes, gnomes? Is the vibe check like this?
You
is the
only
thing?
encountered it as a giant metal person, not as a blob.
Does it have a similar color palette?
No.
Ah. Whatever it is, it does not look good. And if it's come from that way, it's probably with the robot.
Orvi, you have access to flight. Would you mind flying overhead and seeing how far this ooze?
No.
Yep,
Don't ask him for help. Don't ask him for help because you know what's gonna happen, John. You know what's gonna happen.
Orvi is
He's gonna
flying
go ahead
away.
and just fly away. And then what?
I mean, he's either going to be lost in the woods by himself in his gold digging wyvern.
That's what Wyvern come with me.
Or,
Yeah, I can come with you.
So we
Or he'll
both
come
fly
back.
like mid canopy and look down to see.
You have been given control over it, by the way.
Oh, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So we both fly like mid canopy up probably about 60 feet and then stare down the way.
Okay.
And mate, how
Jisha
far
will
from
blink
town
up
are we?
the tree to be
Yeah.
as
Couple
close
hours.
to Orvi as possible.
All right, so you're just going to teleport up for maximum sus?
Yeah.
John turns to Asena. I don't think she trusts him that much.
You don't say.
Oh, I did. I did say with this mouth. Yeah.
Why don't you just bribe him to come back? Do we want him to come back?
I mean, I think it'd be helpful.
He was kind of fun.
It was kind of cute.
Oh,
He's
What?
not wrong, Edelvina chimes in.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's an attractive young man.
Asena is realizing she has read the room differently.
Well, so is Jisha. She's pretty as well. Just I don't go out for, I don't know what she is actually, but
But she was shipping Gastone and Edelvina, and now this is not. Now she's thrown off.
This is going to mess up the chart.
Yeah, the seating at the ball.
well, no, I'm just thinking, Orvi might not be a bad, proposition to bring for. Oh, actually, wait a minute. No, that wouldn't work. We need an heir. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Never mind. So how's it going up there?
Orvi, as you fly overhead and as Jisha teleports up into the canopy, just like poof, 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 rapidly following behind as close as she can, teleporting from tree to tree, the bubbling pool of viscous tar stops and it starts consolidating, flowing. And you can hear the sound of unhappy animals everywhere nearby.
So I see angry slime puddle climbing and one annoying blink beast. But you knew about the last one.
That's true. What's the slime doing? You said consolidating. What's going on?
I think it's trying to climb. He's gonna like fly past the tree that it's climbing to see if it like goes back down and starts to go up another tree to see if it's following him when he gets closer to it.
It's not actually climbing. It's just in the middle of the path, heaping itself on top of itself, rising up in two columns just straight up into the air.
All
Can
right,
John see
so
it from here, or only Orvi?
Roll perception check, John.
So weird.
I just want to know how big this thing is. Are we talking like absolutely Chungus-sized amount of ooze, or that would have been great. An 18.
Medium sized.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's whatever.
so as I like circle it in flight, does it like is it like a tree towards the light? Does it like lean?
Nope.
As
It's not following you, but as it continues to like heap itself up, like just piling itself on top of itself, building itself up, the two columns meet in the middle, and it starts to continue, and it continues to grow as a single mass above that point.
Oh shit! It's. I think it's the robot. We Jisha. Teleport down. Yep. Yep.
Are you coming with us?
Yeah.
You go first.
Yeah. Cool. And he and the wife are just like almost crash land in a scramble next to John Asena. We gotta go.
Jisa, should I shoot it?
Shoot what?
The ooze that's forming into apparently the robot.
And now it has arms, columns of dripping tar stretching out to either side.
I guess so. So I don't know if Jisha trusts Orvi that this is what he saw.
Mm-hmm.
Can Jisha roll a perception check?
Sure. Are you still up in the trees?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me, and I'm going to move you forward. What do we got? A 13. Okay. I'm going to move you forward real quick.
And leg day, John got the sense that from what you said, Orvi more so is actually legitimately terrified for his life and is not trying to deceive the party, right?
Oh,
That was the
Orvi
vibe he
is
got.
very scared. This is a rich boy in mortal peril, as far as he's concerned.
Yeah, John,
Less than flare landings. He's usually quite like extravagant and elegant.
extra, yeah.
Run.
Well, now hold on a moment. I think we should probably stand and do something about this.
Speaking of doing something, cats, give me a sec.
Someone's got to do something.
Archer, what are you doing?
Oh, hello there.
Oh.
Chaos in the kingdom. Unter Meowler is displeased with his presence.
Hey,
Anyways,
stop.
Jisha, as Squeaky continues to, we're both being plagued by Ioth Academy characters. Jisha, it solidifies, and you see standing down below, no bigger than any other mortal, is that same armored figure. Pinpoints of purple light in its eyes, seals with different scripts written on it all over its armored carapace, and a grate covering its mouth.
You're not leaving. Why aren't you leaving?
Oh, well, go. We gotta go. We gotta go. And Jisha will like blink down and to try to get to the group and just like try to urge them to like run along.
Wait, now hold on just a moment. I understand that this is, a bit of a scary thing, but maybe we should stop this. This could be of the steel, right?
Yeah, I just don't know how. I'm not really sure what to.
John takes out his enormous magical gun. Here, let me show you.
He has a
And John
revolver
shoots it.
made of brass and covered with runes, and you're just going to go ahead and fire?
I'm just gonna shoot it. Yeah.
Okay. Roll the shot.
Here, I'm gonna step forward 5 feet so I'm within
Mhm.
range, and then shoot it.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die.
Mate, does this
We're
thing
gonna
have
be fine.
magic?
We do this quite often.
It does not cast spells.
Is it a fiend or a fae?
No.
All right, thank you. Nope, wrong thing. Ignore that.
All right. That never happened. Ignore me.
Ignore me. Natural 20.
Ha. Ha ha.
Hey, mate.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Oh
Mhm.
my
Can
god!
I spend an inspiration to use a warp spasm as part of that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna drop an inspiration that I got from chat earlier, and I am gonna just click one of those, and that would be Well, if it takes psychic damage, it's 24 psychic damage, and if it doesn't, then that's going to be what is that? 36 plus 6 is 42. So 42 magical piercing damage.
Okay. Blam! He shoots this thing. The shot rings out. Blossom spirits that were hiding in the trees all over the place just rise and start scattering with the noise. And the thing, you shoot it right in the head. It jolts backwards and staggers for a moment.
See? That was effective.
Right. Okay. Yeah, sure. Jisha will take Ken out of the fishbowl, I guess.
This weapon. Identify it.
Is that thing speaking from its helmeted head?
It's not opening its grate, but there's a voice coming out of it.
What did it say?
Identify the weapon.
Don't tell it. Don't tell it.
John.
I don't.
Oh, yeah. Let me introduce you to Krontaka. And he shoots it again.
Roll for initiative.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Ready.
Do our little guys have to roll?
That'd be plus 1 XP for us, everybody.
Plus 1 XP. I am fine with you just letting you
You're
then
still
go
an
on
acrobat,
your
right?
turn. Oh yeah, it's not an acronym, it's a completely different voice. Shut the
This is completely different.
The vocoder is inexorable.
Completely.
This is Game Mall. This is not anachronism.
All right, give me a sec to fix everything. Ooh, got that. And Etelvina, who's been here the whole time.
Hey, man, I see under allies and minions, there's a lot of these cool Blossom spirits, but I don't see mine. Is there a spirit for?
I haven't unlocked it yet. One sec.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You don't have one, John.
Oh yeah, it was just made up. Like it wasn't actually a Blossom spirit. John was just having a seizure.
that happens sometimes, you know.
A very vivid hallucination.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I got rid of the Night Twist. I shouldn't be dealing with this anymore.
Okay. Well, John, it's your turn again. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
Let me introduce you to Krontaka, and John shoots again. Oh, mate.
Mm-hmm.
I used my thing for Krontaka, but I forgot to make my extra attack. Can I make my extra attack now?
No, that was an out of combat, like
Okay.
with warp spasm, right?
With warp spasm.
Okay, you can take it now. So you're just
Okay.
bam,
Thank you.
bam, right? You take 3 shots
Yeah.
this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, he's kind of
So-
badass.
Thank you. Okay, so first one, it has advantage because of the warp spasm, and then the next one is going to be normal, and then the one after that's going to be disadvantage. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, 25 hits.
Coolio. 16 piercing damage, please.
All right.
And next here is going to be normal. 34, I'm assuming that hits for 15 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally at disadvantage, we've got a 24 for 16 piercing damage.
Okay. Bam, bam, blam. He shoots, and each shot clangs as it strikes this thing's armor.
John uses a bonus action to use his speed loader and reload his gun. And then from here, okay, everyone, it's going to start getting closer. We should back up and keep shooting it. And John's going to back up into this bush, bringing Chester with him.
All right. Oh, that's not a bush. That's a weird marking on the ground.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was a bush.
I'll let you replay that because that wouldn't be fair otherwise. Etelvina's up, followed by Orvi, then Ganyu Sinmal, then Asena, Jisha, and John again.
Okay, yeah, this looks like a tree. So John's going to go stand under this tree.
Okay.
And just remember, Jisha, you have 14 temporary hit points from John giving you a very inspiring speech this morning.
True. I
And so
do
does
remember
Etelvina.
that. I think I still have those from last time.
It should
good.
still be in there.
Oh, nope. No, they're not. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Etelvina, the white ghost, is going to use her shadow step to teleport in, because this whole area is in dim light. She just teleports. Actually, you know what? How far can she go? Okay, yeah. She's going to teleport directly into melee combat with him.
Oh my.
When she uses her shadow step, she gets advantage on the next attack she makes before the end of her turn.
Ooh. Oh, also, mate, did my shadow spirit react when I was shooting at this thing? Did it do anything?
It can. You have access to its powers, and it gets a turn on your turn.
Where? Oh, is it Lotish?
Yeah, Lostish.
Oh, Lostish. Lost it. Oh my gosh, look at all this.
And actually, I'm going to have Etelvina before she's not going to attack. She's going to teleport, and then she's going to use Plunged into Shadow. She holds out her blade, and it eats all the light within 15 feet, plunging the area up here into dark, not just dim light, but darkness. Her blade glows with the stolen light. And that will be it for her turn.
So without John realizing this, Lotesh, Lotesh, the Shadow Blossom Spirit, uses Inspire, uses Greater Inspire, and it needs to make a Charisma check. And mate, I believe I don't see it written here, but it should have Edge, right, to where it rolls with advantage.
Yes. Yeah. The reason you don't see that button is because it's always on.
Oh, okay.
I
cool.
just did that.
No, cool. Okay.
So go ahead and roll the charisma check.
Oh my god, here we go. Good luck. And does it have its proficiency bonus?
No.
Here we go. It does. Very good. Okay.
Oh, sweet. It does. Good.
Wait.
Roll it.
It should, right?
Well, it doesn't matter because it made it.
Yeah, it should be getting, I think, the +5 on this. So
all right. What?
I don't know how to do that.
All of you are suddenly filled with a deep sense of belonging and wantedness and comfort. It surges through you, filling you with confidence that you can overcome this. You can win this. This is completely doable. You get +5 on everything.
What?
Nice.
You get +5 on your D20 rolls
Forever.
until the end of the combat.
Whoa.
Dang. That's pretty OP.
What was that? Do that again.
It doesn't stack.
John feels this rush of like the only thing that John would compare it to would be adrenaline, but he doesn't feel anxious. He feels this warmth that washes over him. This cool. It feels almost like when you put a cool pack on, and then it gets warm almost immediately afterwards, and he feels like he's embraced. His shadow is embracing him in like a hug, and he looks just calm and happy, and almost like when you see like a boxer like kind of really get into it. It's like, okay, cool, I hit my stride. John looks like he's happier than he's ever been, and he's reveling in this emotion that he's feeling.
Aww.
Okay, Orvi. It's your turn.
Oh,
This is a very odd sensation that you're experiencing. Being wanted, belonging, being loved. Only slightly odder is this.
Oh, no.
An act of odd.
Malfunction. An invention or device being used in the scene malfunctions. Okay,
Oh, God.
there's no.
Is there anything else besides the evil monster that we're fighting?
oh.
All right. I'll play your games. Give me a sec here.
Yes.
Good one.
I like your persuasion.
That's ridiculous. All right, where's this table of, like, this whole card is here basically to screw with. Wait, this is a Bane. This is supposed to be something bad happening to you.
Well, Gaston isn't here today.
I know, it's true.
Oh.
It's true.
We're in the anime zone now. Nothing could, what
Exactly.
could malfunction.
The
Hey,
rules.
does my magic gun count as a device or invention?
Nope,
Okay, good. I was going to be very sad.
does not count. It's a magic gun forged from a Celtic spear. It's
Oh! I know my dual disc that's constantly recording all of our conversations, which, by the way, was zooming in very reality show style on both Jisha and Orvi as they were having their.
Can you describe
their
what this
set.
looks like to Orvi, who has not really dealt with this
Oh
yet?
yeah, Orvi, for some reason you were very troubled by running through the woods from this very thing that we're now encountered, and all of the calamity and cacophony that was happening. You look up as whatever's about to malfunction is this big floaty camera, but to you it looks like a piece of ancient technology. The steel is floating over your head with an optical lens made of glass that seems to like look at you almost as if it's a giant eye. It looks like a weird giant robotic eye staring down at you.
What the?
And
Gibbs.
Orvi, before you take your turn, please roll 1d100.
Roll 1d100.
Uh-oh. Almost nice.
Okay. Oh dear. And
Oh no.
John, I appreciate you jumping on this one. Your camera feels a little weird. Your dual disc just feels really, really off right now.
Uh-oh.
And you can't explain why. It makes you kind of sick to your stomach.
Oh.
You have disadvantage.
Oh no. Like forever?
Forever.
For the rest of the day.
Oh no. What has
God.
my dual disc done to me?
It's leaking radiation.
Oh, I need to talk to Gastone about that.
Or
That's
rare metals or something. It's the 5G. It's the 5G. It's getting into your brain.
Oh no.
I
Our
feel like
gumshoe has Wi-Fi sickness.
Orvi looks over and is like, "Hey, did you know that your camera's made out of lead?" I'm like, "Oh, really?
Uranium.
The only precious thing you own is poisonous."
No, that's a mood. Orvi, what would you like to do? You and your spirit.
Okay, so when I saw that thing in the woods, it was eating blossom spirits, so keep them the heck away from it. Okay, maybe you'll trust me after this, and I'll just make 3 attacks with the Oniyuri Gouge.
All right.
The,
And the range on that is?
120 feet.
You're fine. All right, it should already be keyed up for you to roll it, and you get a +5 on this. Go ahead and... So, okay, yeah, 26 hits. Natural 1. And
Does
a 20...
not.
Does not. But you end up inflicting, let's see, 1... You do 9 points of damage by flinging 3 golden discs that fly back to you as soon as they... King, king, king,
I don't know
its
if it has
armor.
like a stat bonus to damage. I don't know if it's cast
Nope.
from something.
It just
Cool.
fires off. It's like a spell effect where it doesn't have a stat bonus, but you can do it 3 times, which is neat.
Okay,
That is
cool.
All right, so ding, ding, ding.
And then Oniyuri's gonna turn to Asena, point to a little purple blob, like, that thing should make friends with my wyvern, like right now. And then ending my turn, going over to the wyverns, he's gonna try and direct the wyvern to pick up the purple if Asena allows it, and just go up the tree,
Okay.
away from the.
Asena, you
She's
hand,
running away.
you hand over your precious creature for protection. Do you allow this?
Yeah. Take care of him.
The wyvern just like picks it up on his head, just like scoops it up with the top of his head.
It flies up the tree to keep the two of them safe together. Not Chester, not you. All right.
Ah, Chester, no.
Chester, yes! All right, so the two of them fly up the tree, but at the exact same time, Orvi, you hear dunk, 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 dunk. As from stage left and stage right, fresh gilded goons arrive on the scene.
What?
Hey!
Reinforcements?
I understood that reference.
Oh my god, that was a good one. That was a good one. Oh my
Reinforcements.
They all
For
nod
you?
sternly and turn towards their foe.
God. How? What?
Yep. Not them, not her. Big guy, kill it.
And they're all going to dash to get as close to the scene of the battle as possible. 60 feet. Hup, hup, hup. Well, actually, they don't say hup, hup, hup. They don't make a single noise aside from the tromp of their armor.
Asena is keeping to herself that these reinforcements are not very strong.
I feel like John and Asena and Jisha like all look away like, oh, we didn't just murk a bunch of these guys.
Yeah, like kind of like it wasn't me.
No, those two that are missing don't know.
They became monks. They went off to a different mountain.
Yeah.
I went to a farm upstate for
That's
gifted
right.
kids.
Okay. It is Gonyu Sinmul's turn.
Uh-oh.
Gonyu Sinmul regenerates 3 points of health.
Ooh. And does it say anything to retort?
Oh, can I use my movement on my turn to join Jisha?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pog.
Ooh.
As he stands there, the ground creaks and he grows.
Oh, here we go.
Shunk.
Oh no.
To large size.
Oh, I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. It's adorable.
And then huge size.
Oh, okay. Gonna keep going. Nice. Very good. I'm
And
here for it.
then
And then.
he leaps forward in a single bound.
Oh. Oh, hello. Oh my.
Lands directly next to Jisha and Orvi.
Huh.
I told you to fuck this.
Reaches up, opens the grate on his mouth, looks directly into Jisha's tiny little fish bowl, and starts inhaling.
Well, guess what? I already took Ken out before his combat started, actually.
Okay.
So Ken's not with me right now in the tree.
Okay, where is Ken?
Ken is actually like by Asena and John, just to
All
like
right.
keep them safe. But
Well, then
I
he's going to
did
keep his mouth
mention-
shut. He's not going to use Spirit Eater Gate at this time,
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
which would have
I
looked
think
more like
upon
this.
seeing him get taller, the wyvern
Oh
goes
my
higher up the tree.
gosh.
It would have been a natural 20. He would have eaten Ken in a single gulp.
What?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I got really lucky, but I did call that out. You can go back and watch the VOD, everybody, if you don't believe me. I did call this out before, like, we started.
Check the tape. Check the tape. No, that's fine. You can have this one. Instead, he is going to just swing at Orvi with his mighty halberd.
This thing's got a halberd? Oh,
Mighty
wow.
It's an enormous halberd at this point because he's
Well,
grown
it
to
is
huge
now,
size.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So he gets +4 on this attack. Yeah, +4 on this attack. And he deals +6 damage if he hits. Oh no, the plus and the minus cancel each other out. Okay, yeah. So he just does a bunch more damage if he hits.
He does
my
not
God.
hit.
That is like the worst
Whoa.
roll I have seen in my life.
That's pretty bad.
Or he just flies over.
Yeah. Clang! Nothing.
We've done this dance before, idiot.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That is it for Gonyu Sinmul's turn. Asena, it's your turn.
Oh gosh.
What would you
Okay.
like to do?
I'm gonna.
Yeah?
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
I'm gonna go jump on him.
Okay, all right. Just like the Zorbots back home.
I'm gonna rush up to him and then I'm gonna jump on him and try to punch him.
Okay, cool. You have enough movement, and he counts as a horizontal surface. You could just run all the way up him if you wanted.
If I go here, am I flanking?
Yes. You're going to just run up him and then to the other side. All right. To pull that off, I'm going to ask for acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. I could do that.
Natural 20.
Dude.
Single anime jump. Just
Dude.
Alrighty, here we go.
corkscrew spin over the top. Take advantage on that attack because you got a natural 20 on the athletics check and because it's cool.
Because it's cool.
Okay, so I'll just roll it again.
Yeah, and if we'll take that damage, the first damage result. Yep. All right. Bam! 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll your second attack.
Because someone's flanking, do they get... Oh, they do get sneak. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Another... Yeah, okay. An additional 21. Oh, the sneak attack wouldn't be on that second one.
Yeah.
So we just take away 9 from it because you get the 2, so an additional 12.
Okay.
I just accidentally cut his health down to 12. Let me fix that real fast.
Yeah. Fix that, please.
All right. 2 hits. You can use your bonus action to attack again if you want.
Yeah, we're attacking again.
Roll it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna eat my new friend.
There it is!
And that will activate your dimensional binding strike.
Whoa.
So with that last attack, silver mist spreads across Gun Yusinmal, inflicting additional damage and wrapping it in these astral chains that slow it down. Nice. And that's an additional 11 points of damage.
Wow.
And do you want to spend a focus point to attack again or no?
Might as well.
Okay, roll it.
This is with advantage now, right? Because it's wrapped up in chains, or no?
No, it doesn't inflict
okay.
the restrained condition. It just cuts its speed in half and it can't...
It doesn't matter!
Oh
Another
my
one.
god.
Another one.
Holy moly!
Oh
the
my
whole-
Crit chain.
Holy crap! I don't have an ability on that when you chain crits.
Does it just happen again?
Yeah, another crit. Oh, I do have one thing that I can do for this.
Oh god.
Hey! Let's see it.
Mystic Surge. I'm not done fighting. Immediately regain a class resource equal to level X. This is our second act of God today, so you can have 2 focus points back. Have you only spent 1?
Yeah, I only spent 1.
Okay. Somebody
Wait,
else can...
no.
Go ahead.
No, I think I'm down to 2.
Okay, well, not anymore, you aren't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever punch
I'm gonna look up at our little spirit friends. And just be like, did you see that? Yeah.
Just bouncing on the wyvern's head.
Boing, boing, boing.
Okay, I stand for Slakura. I'm a big fan. Mostly because I love hearing Joe make that little R2D2 sound.
So cute.
All right, well, Slakura can't use any of their abilities on you because it's a touch-based heal, but Slakura can also heal you, by the way. All right, is that it for Asena?
Yeah.
After just absolutely wrecking this thing? Okay. Jisha, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm in the tree and in this thing's face, so I guess I'd try to use my force tattoos up close and personal in its face to try to knock
Okay.
the grill off of its mouth.
Oh, you want to do a called shot to the grill?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to have disadvantage on this, but +5 because of the power of love.
Yeah.
So roll an attack with disadvantage, and you... Yeah, roll 1 attack with disadvantage.
You got this. Oh!
Clang! Your first attack inflicts 15 points of damage, and it opens the grill, revealing the fire inside.
Perfect.
You have an extra action. What would you like to
do.
do?
I gotta take my fishbowl and dump it into its mouth.
Whoa.
dump the water out.
Same rejuvenating waters that we use to cure the tigers shall cure the Gonsenmaw from within.
All right. You know what? You know what I hate? You know what I hate about this?
Ah.
Weak point. Ganyu Sinmal cannot take off his armor. Whenever his Spirit Eater gate is open, it can be targeted as a called shot to inflict double damage. Okay.
I didn't know.
I know you
That's
didn't
so
know. So when you said you were going to do that, I was like, what the heck? What is going on right now?
It's
Nani?
amazing.
Nani?
Do it.
All right. All right. Treat this as another tattoo strike attack, but not with disadvantage. And I'm going to calculate it differently. I just need this for the hit. An 11 plus 5 is a 16. You have you don't have inspiration from chat.
John will spin one of his inspirations because he sees what she does and goes, "You got this, Jisha, get it!"
All right. All right. Burned and churned. Okay.
All right. So do it again.
Yeah, roll again. We'll take the first damage result. 27.
Yeah!
A huge choking cloud of steam erupts from inside as it burrows through Ganyu Sinmal's inner workings, inflicting 28 points of unavoidable damage. And
Wow.
he starts shrinking.
Oh.
He goes back down to large size from huge size after you do that.
Does
As if
Asena
the
fall?
fire fueling him is going out.
Aim
is
for the mouth. Aim for the mouth.
That was your action and your extra action. You haven't used any movement. Would you like to?
I think I would. I would tell Orvi to give me the spirits. I'm gonna blink down.
Oh, they're up in the tree.
Yeah,
They're up in the tree.
yeah, they're hiding in the
Oh.
tree. He had his wyvern swoop up Slakura and fly up out of reach.
Okay. I'm not even gonna give Orvi a second thought. And then I'm gonna blink down next to John and Asena.
All right, and do you want Ken to do anything?
No. Ken is just kind of like looking out in the general direction of like.
Ken like just makes angry fish noises because he wants to be in the thick of it, helping fight alongside you where he belongs.
Well, I go
Unfortunately,
back
this is
down to
scary
him and I'm
there.
like, not now. You could get eaten. I don't want you to get eaten.
It would be a glorious death.
Not yet.
But it would help our enemy, Fishman.
I could not in good conscience allow my death to help the enemy. Very
There you
well.
go.
John, it's your turn.
This thing looks pretty messed up, right? Also, is Asena still on its back? It shrunk down.
Yeah, Asena's
She's
still
still
on
good,
its
right?
back.
Okay.
So-
cool. Gucci. All right, cool. Hey, I'm really sad that it's not huge anymore because I really wanted to use my big old giant, like,
Your special weapon that
my
kills
special
things
weapon
that are...
that are huge. Yeah. That's
Mhm.
okay. It's okay. Yeah, I got a big old gun. I'm just gonna shoot it in the freaking face. It's great. It's open. John's gonna. Jisha just told us to shoot it in the face, so John's gonna do this cool walk up anime style, like
Mhm.
right in front of it, take his gun and just go
Bang.
bang. Yeah, exactly. How dare you try to eat these glorious and wonderful blossom spirits? Die, Steel, die! Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And John shoots with disadvantage because he's real sick.
He has the
He's not-
5G.
he's got the 5G. He's not feeling so good. Let's see if this
Bad
works.
signal.
24. Yeah. We're
Yeah,
Yeah, 29, Matt. A 29.
Yeah, 29. Yeah, you're right. 29. Yeah, exactly. With the power of my shadow lover, we got 29
Okay.
now. And that does a lot of damage.
It goes directly into the fire, emerges out the back. Fire and brains erupt through it.
Brains?
Brains.
Oh, wow.
You just
Oh.
murdered.
Asena, I think we just got you all dirty. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Asena is now...
Ugh.
It shrivels and shrinks on itself as it back to its normal size, reaches its arms up for a moment, sways from side to side. Clang!
What was that name?
Did
Is it dead?
I
Mate, what was that name?
You only remember what you remember, but Orvi, who has a perfect memory, heard the word Bazaroth.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard.
Like Azeroth, but bad.
I think you said Bazaroth? That mean anything to anyone?
Does that mean anything
Orvi
to John?
comes down from on high with a flight on his way down, fist bumps one of the golden goons.
Edelvina emerges from the bushes in the top, her sword glowing with stolen light, glances at the thing, glances at her sword, sort of shakes it off, and the light like sparks off and re-illuminates that area as she hops back down.
Nice. Mate, does Bazaroth mean anything to John? That name?
Bazaroth is one of the 5 worlds that were connected via the Waygate.
Oh,
It's
I
the
just wanted to go home.
Demon planet.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh man. Mate, is this thing still large size or it's down to medium size?
It's down to medium size.
I'd like to see if I can inspect those markings that are written on the writs that are covering this thing's body.
Okay. Roll Arcana with advantage as John stoops over the corpse. Corpse, not robot. Corpse.
Corpse, not robot. Oh my gosh!
But roll flat because you have disadvantage from the 5G.
By the 5G, yes. Hold on, before you tell. Okay, I'm gonna roll a deduction dice on this as well.
You got a 28, Matt.
Well, you're right. I just wanted to get bigger, but yeah, you're right. 28's good enough.
wow.
You've seen these markings before. Inside the obsidian tower of the Pact Malefic.
Oh, okay. Well, John is going to go ahead and take out a body bag, like he would, on a crime scene. Put a
From
murder
his
victim.
suitcase.
Yeah, he opens up his suitcase, takes out a
When the
body bag.
suitcase opens, does my wealth sense go mad?
Yes.
It's 6G in there.
Oh, damn.
Actually, it's more like 28G in there, but yeah, and John's gonna put the creature into the body bag and then literally stuff it into the briefcase.
All right. So this entire armored thing he just stuffs into his briefcase.
You what? You just taking that or?
Well, this creature doesn't appear to be from this plane. I thought it was of the steel, but it seems as though it's from that other world.
Oh
that
wow!
connected
Are
to
you
your
telling
own.
me that there maybe someone used the Waygates? It wasn't me, and maybe that creature got freed from a portal from someone who might have been guarding the Waygates. What could have possibly happened?
Well,
Or-
okay.
Or we spoke to oh god, I don't want to say her name wrong. Give me a second. Hold on.
Zanami the witch?
no,
Or
beforehand.
Shiori the
Shiori,
mystic?
that one. We
Mhm.
spoke to Shiori, and I believe she had said that there was a chance that that those from the planets of Bazaroth could have been the reason that the steel, as you call it, got as bad as it was. This might not have been a recent inhabitant. This could have been a holdover from 100 years ago.
Exactly.
And technically, I'm not pointing fingers, but it could be the meddling of certain individuals looking and delving where they shouldn't be that might have awoken this thing.
Oh wow! Yeah, where I shouldn't have been, where I was sent directly by Jisha.
I didn't say you.
Hey, I'm just feeling a little bit defensive. Orvi flicks a coin in his hand, whistles over to his wyvern, who's like at this point got the slime sort of like hanging in the bottom of its mouth.
So almost as
It's
if
like
the
oozing
slime.
up.
Wait, are you saying that the slime got put in the wyvern's mouth?
Yeah, kind of melted around its head and pulled in the mouth.
All right, well, your
Your
wyvern,
wyvern.
your wyvern has inspiration now for putting the song in its mouth.
Hey!
And then it just like comes down to the ground and sort of like
Mhm.
it extends its mouth out to Asena.
He's fine.
And then flicks the gold into its mouth.
John puts a hand on
Is
Orvy's
that like
shoulder.
a tip?
Looking like a snack.
Don't forget. to
Thank
tip
you, my
your
good man.
wyverns.
Oh my god.
John puts a hand on Orvy's shoulder. Hey, you did well. Thank you very much for your help. I know you were trying to go the other way of this creature, but now that we've defeated it, do you mind possibly leading us back where you came from?
Well, I guess it's no longer a completely mortal danger. He has a look up at the camera thing that's leaking radiation. I assume to like someone on this planet, it would look like it's just like fucking unstable as shit.
Mhm.
I like your thing.
Thank you. I like my thing too.
He gets that a
it's very
lot.
hard.
Edelvina chimes in.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Are you even sure that asking him, pointing very directly,
The
at
golden
Orvi
goons
is
will
like,
start to
Wing, wing,
stare
wing.
pointedly at Jisha.
I totally see Jisha transforming like into when we change art styles, and now she's like big and like where.
Yeah. Like, really? We want to ask him for help? Don't we just want to have him like point us in the direction and then
Hey, I'm a very
go.
helpful guy. Plus, my wyvern helped to keep that little slime safe.
Yeah.
And his money put a
You
chink in that armor.
And there's
Also,
more where
we
that came
appear to
from.
be surrounded. And
Fine.
All the goons
John-
assume the esports stance.
I can't say that his help was very helpful, but I mean, Orvi led that guy straight to us.
who knows how many countless spirits we saved by defeating Gun and Simal now instead of letting it keep going through these forests and destroying whatever it found.
I think we did great, team.
I agree with John. Not sure about you yet, Orvi. But I guess it can't be helped. Looks at Orvi with like disdain, eking through her mask, like very much trying to look disappointed. Like, I guess we don't have a choice. You have a blossom spirit. And I guess we did defeat the thing. Hurry up, let's go. Where are we going?
You're the best, G. Mwah.
Ugh.
By the way, Jisha, well done finding this thing's weak point. That was some clever in combat
Oh,
intuition there.
well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of fighting with Ken and for protecting the village. So, yeah, I'm glad I figured that out.
Absolutely. Speaking of protecting, John waves his hand, casting prestidigitation on both Asena and Orvi, clearing off the brains and fiery gunk from Asena, and then just kind of refreshing Orvi, having been lost in the woods for who knows how long.
An hour.
I still
Thank you.
feel it on me.
That was real nice of you. I'll remember that.
You're welcome. And
What
that's
is?
Phantom Sludge, Asena. It's not actually there anymore, but it's going to feel like it for a while since you didn't actually physically clean it off yourself.
And at that moment, the sweet, fragrant cherry smell starts to fill your nostrils again, and it kind of gets rid of that weird, icky feeling. And it's clearly emanating from Slakura.
Aww.
By the way, can I just say, I
Slow
feel like
guy?
whoever named Slakura like took Sakura and then made it out of like sludge, slapped it onto a wall, and as it streaked down, Sakura turned into Slakura.
That is the process that I used to name that creature. You're correct.
Oh, perfect. Well, there
That's
we go.
hilarious.
Well, I think John, you just gotta find a spirit now, right? And then we'll be on our way.
I've got a spirit. My spirit's my shadow. I'm Peter Pan, baby. No,
Oh.
Edelvina needs a a blossom spirit. Unless
She
she
looks-
already got one.
As you look over to her, she appears to have Dr. Octopus tentacles, except they're red flower petals, just like.
Excuse me?
When did that
She
happen?
wasn't like that the first time.
Oh, I guess she's
well,
got a
you were all busy with that
spirit now.
killing that thing. I had a moment.
You weren't there that whole time?
Yeah, it was. I was about to stab it, but you were just so fast about things. Very efficient.
John is going to get a read on her and just make sure that she hasn't had this thing with her the whole time. 24.
Sus.
That's right, a 24. However, she shares your goals as well, so she gets a +5 if she's making a sus check.
Hmm.
26.
Yeah, no, I believe her.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody. Orvi, are they coming with us? And John turns back to the esports brigade.
They all nod, like in
No.
perfect sync.
Oh no, no, they're not.
They're on our side.
No, they're not.
What do you mean they're not? Are they
Oh, they
stabbing
don't
you
have
right
glasses?
now? Are you stabbing
No.
her right now? Is someone here stabbing
Oh
Jisha
my
that I can't
God.
see?
What? They don't even have blossom spirits. You get a pass, Orvi, because you somehow managed to befriend one. But
Hey.
your goons back there don't pass and cannot come with us.
They look back and forth, not saying anything, but kind of shrugging in their armor. Clink, clink.
Okay, I get it. Great story. Great argument. Where are we going?
Wait, first of all, Orvi, how did they find you?
These guys.
Yeah, these guys. The Muse.
They're probably following my money or something. Does Orvi know?
They've always got your back. It's kind of uncanny, honestly.
They just know.
Are they mortals? Are they constructs? What are...
Well, I've heard a couple died.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're mortal.
You guys mortal?
They look at each other. They look over at Asena with suspiciously raised eyebrows.
These aren't the same ones that we saw back on the mountain, are they?
They're not the same? Oh. Okay then, they're not the same.
Okay, they're not the same ones that are up on the mountain, but are each of you the same person? Are you clones? Do you even know?
I don't think they know. I don't think they know how to talk.
I don't
Has
think
Orvi
they're
ever heard one
allowed
talk in
to
his
talk.
life?
Nope.
I don't know if they can talk. They don't talk to me.
Have you
Are
ever asked
you
them to speak?
clones?
Hey guys, if you can talk, say hello.
They all immediately look at Asena.
Say hello to her.
They look back and forth at each other. And then they put their hands over their ears, except they're on the outside of their helmet. So
Oh my gosh, it's a militia hive mind.
Yeah, they don't know how to talk.
Who's in charge of you?
they all point. And by the way, she's telepathically communicating, so nobody else can hear this. They all just point directly at Orvi.
Guys, we good?
And they salute.
We good. Finger guns.
Well, I think what Jisha was worried about, Orvi, is that if we bring your minute Minutemen with us where we're going, there's a chance they could perish, and we'd rather avoid that.
Okay, but counterpoint. How about maybe they stop us from perishing? That's much worse. Huh?
Are we going to get each one of them a blossom spirit?
We're not doing
mean-
that.
No,
I mean,
think she's saying
apparently
that they
anyone can just walk
sacrifice
through this
their life.
forest and they'll end up with a blossom spirit, so who the fuck knows?
Well, what I'm wondering here is, just because it seems the way... let me just pitch this. What if we found a grove of little blossom spirit dust mites? Would that count? Could we just take a swarm and then help? And you got a mini swarm here anyway. We just take that swarm of
Dust
spirits and attach it to your swarm of minions. I mean, I think it sounds pretty...
Jisha, with your yokai dex knowledge, you're not aware of a dust mite spirit. Also, the Oniyuri spirits have not been simpatico with the Oniyuri for a long time. This is abnormal. The fact that one of them just bonded with Orvi hasn't happened in a decade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Also, blossom spirits don't really do the whole dust mite congregation thing. No, they stay.
Okay.
You, pointing at the mute army back there, you go home. Orvi, fine. Go home.
Orvi also wants to know where we're going still.
Orvi, we're going back to where that thing started to chase you. Right back the way you came.
Well, I've already cleared a path, so at least it won't be as dirty.
John ends up making himself, with his silent image, he changes just in his immediate vicinity. He makes like thunder happen around him, and he shows behind him this like vision of like tall mountains. And in the storm, there is a tiny little drop of rain, but it's not a rain, it's an egg. And he says, "When you go, you must cross the 7 mountains to the place where the bloom consumes the steel. There, a single dewdrop will fall from the thunderstorm. Bring it back to me, and our debt shall be amended." And then he does not look like Mr. Lowe anymore, and everything fades away.
Huh.
That's where we're going.
Yeah,
Well,
that.
call me superstitious, but this is the first time that a Oniyuri spirit has really paid attention to anyone in the last 10 years, and it's just as I meet you. So, until I think I'm gonna die, I think I'm with you.
Then you're superstitious. Welcome aboard. Hi, superstitious. I'm John. And John shakes his hand.
Great, let's go.
All the gilded goons look to Orvi for instruction.
He's like, and then just sort of like,
And they clank, 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 clank away. But they don't go that far. They're hiding poorly throughout the forest, occasionally popping out in like
they're
from
like
bushes. and
Shaq behind the poplar tree.
Mhm. So they're tailing you very inexpertly from here on out.
Nice.
I feel like Jisha would notice this, right?
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
We all
Yeah.
notice this.
Yeah, okay. I figured as much. I think at this point, like, she'd notice, but is like, they're just gonna die anyway, so it's probably fine. Let them come along.
Okay. Having accomplished your ostensible goal, what are you going to do next? Are you pushing onward past the remaining mountains towards the heart of
Yeah.
the steel? Okay.
I would like to know what the blossom spirit that we recently bonded to our ninja friend is.
Mhm.
This octopus thorny thing.
It is a blood petal.
Whoa.
It-
Oh.
Is symbiotic with her. So it's basically, it looks like a flower at its core, but its petals are so long it's almost like an octopus. And so when not in battle, it just curls around her arm or around her neck like a shawl or a scarf with these blood red violet tendrils. Again, they're long flower petals instead of tentacles. And then in battle, it fuses with her spine and then like gives her
Whoa.
extra arms.
Oh my god.
And it finds the wounds that she inflicts.
Ew, and it like burrows inside of him or whatever.
And it
to,
just
like,
drinks
get the
their blood.
Oh, it just drinks
It
the
just
blood.
drinks
Okay.
their blood. It doesn't burrow inside them.
Okay, that's
Still
cool. That's cool.
nasty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't like that.
I mean, I like a little bit.
Orvi's gonna try and figure out what his wyvern can do.
Okay. It can steal powers.
This motherfucker rogue.
Wait, what?
It can steal powers.
What can?
His wyvern.
What? That's
It do-
cool.
It doesn't take them away, but with a
Like,
touch,
copies them?
it can copy a power and then it can give it to somebody else.
Oh,
Temporarily.
Wow,
So it can
that's
copy
cool.
somebody else's power at rank 1 and then give it to Orvi.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fun.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So
Dang.
again, only at rank 1. So if somebody has like rank 5, whatever, it's not going to work. But it'll still be able to take rank 1 of that ability and give it to you temporarily.
Cool.
It also has a poisonous stinger that does a good amount of damage.
That's sick.
But
But a good
it
old 2d6 stinger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, its main thing is it flies over, pokes somebody to steal their power, and then gives it to somebody else for the rest of the scene. Trade offer.
Very much trade negotiation.
All right.
Okay.
And so our heroes press on deeper into the bloom, guided by their newfound compatriots, which are helping lead the way. Whether it be actually flying ahead or like casting your shadow and sort of bending around in different directions to show you the right way. And Ken just seems to be able to follow. As you make your way deeper and deeper into the bloom, the journey is going to take at least a day. The rest of the mountains, as it turns out, all these mountains are just these stone spires. You don't even have to actually climb them. You just sort of have to go over their foothills. But they form almost a set of pylons, one after the other, and you can occasionally, when the bloom breaks through, you can see them off in the distance, and they're getting closer and closer. But the journey is going to take a day or two. And as you start to make your travel deeper into the bloom than even Jisha has ever been, you stop seeing the gilded goons. They don't seem to be able to find their way to follow you. This entire area is magically twisted with the power of the bloom to keep outsiders from finding the heart of the steel.
Now, wait, at a certain point, we realize we don't hear them anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Orvi, I think your boys are getting lost.
I told
Yeah.
you to send them home.
I mean, they'll find their way home. Or they'll find me when they can get there. I don't know what's up with them. It's a family thing.
Oh.
It's not like they can explain it to me. They don't speak. My mom doesn't talk a lot, and my dad definitely doesn't talk a lot.
So these guys just started following you one day?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you should see how shocked the school bullies were.
You had bullies?
Not for long.
Granted.
Mm-hmm.
So Orvi, what's your deal? I mean, we've heard Jisha's side of it, that you want pie, and you want the means to seize production and distribution of pie. But there's got to be more to you than a scheming merchant that wants to bring capitalism to the bloom once more.
Nope.
Well, did she tell you about my motivation?
Well, no, that's why I'm asking.
Well, as she alluded to back in the forest, my clan don't get these blossom spirits anymore. Like, that's the first one in almost over a decade now. And without them, our home is... It doesn't have what everyone else has. People are suffering. They're going to starve soon. The means are running out. And we need to find a way to survive without the bloom. And yes, their rules say that you can't disturb the bloom, but that's because the rules were made by people who can still eat, who can still survive. Not by people who are being abandoned, who are suffering.
Okay. But level with me here, Orvi, because I feel like you should try to repair your relationship with your spirits before you say, screw this.
We've been
And I
trying for
can't
10 years, Jisha.
recall- No, I don't think you have.
You think that the spirits just left and we were like, oh, well, let's
No,
go back to the steel. What could
Well-
possibly go wrong?
Yeah, actually, because I feel like they would have never left if you hadn't done something to push them away.
I don't know what to tell you. I would have been 12 at the time. I'm not responsible.
But you still push the agenda.
Yeah, because I don't want to see my mom and my family starve. Is that evil?
I don't know why you just don't ask any other villages for help. Why do you guys
Hey.
all feel like you have to do everything
Yay.
on your own?
I turned up to your village trying to trade so that we could get some food, and you thought that was evil intentions you said earlier.
No, it wasn't that. It's just you showed up to open our way gates without asking us for permission. Can you understand why we might be upset and why I might not trust you?
I know why you don't trust me. And you know what? I respect it. That's your heritage. That's your rules. But this entire world's history doesn't belong to the Botan. Any of us can have it.
We're all a part of making this history. Even them looking at John and Asena and Edelvina about somewhere probably lurking around.
She's tossing a glowing golden pear, like a round pear that she found in the bushes, and nobody noticed her having it until just now.
Oh. Okay.
When the attention gets brought to them, John had like been leaning into whisper to Pods or rather to Asena and to Etelvina. You ever feel like you're the third wheel? And hi, yes, we're here too. Of course, we're here to help. We're happy to help. Well, it sounds like you two have a lot to discuss. Maybe we should set up and make camp because it's getting kind of late. We should make sure that we can secure a perimeter, and maybe you two could go off farther away from camp so that way anything you alert doesn't come and find us too.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I have nothing more to say to him. And Jisha will blink off and try to like do some surveillance.
As you can tell, the most charming member of the Botan tribe traveling with you. What lucky outlanders. He rips open his dimensional portal to my place and drags out a very fine rug, puts it down on the ground. Making camp?
Oh, yes, certainly. The most charming Botan and the most charming Oniyuri, it seems. And then John's going to take out his briefcase and start pulling out the means with which to set up a very large... it's not a tent. There's a word for it where he comes from. I forget what it's called, but there's a very specific...
Like a yurt?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, John sets up a big old yurt and just starts taking the pieces out of his briefcase. Kind of looking at you like, I can do that shit too.
Orvi is like $signs on the briefcase for a second it opens. Just like, there's a lot of shit in there.
There's a lot of shit in here. And there's also a lot of stuff in here too.
Hey, do you want to get that body bag out?
Yeah, let's finish setting up camp first though.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that thing.
Yeah, me too. And over the next, I don't know, however long it takes for them to set up the yurt and decorate it with all of Orvi's rugs and soft pillowed things.
Where did you get a porta potty? How'd you fit that in there, John? What the hell?
It was when we were on Lacunas, actually. They have
Who flushed it in the briefcase?
They're portable potties. They're not porta potties. They're portable potties.
Right, the high-tech
like in the Digimon World game.
Yeah, it's like a small little. It looks like a seat, but then when you put the seat on the ground, it has these little pistons that shoot down and lock into the earth.
Oh
and then
my god!
It puts a little
like a force field.
It has a plastic frame you have to set up, but then yes, it does a force field that then obfuscates, and it goes like either misty looking, like like a shower curtain kind of a thing. Either does that or it goes different, almost like a Lumen's tiny hut. Whatever standard color that you want, it will surround.
The infinite magic of the cosmos, and you guys invented plumbing.
Well, it's less plumbing and more it forces the excrement down into the earth. That's where it drills in and then deposits it there.
It's like a weird cat box. Fracking.
Yeah, exactly. It's a humanoid cat box basically. It just looks like a portable toilet.
I mean, one little stupid throwaway joke, and Matt's just like, and here's the lore. You broke it, you bought it, you. All right, moving on.
So yeah, we've got the yurts, we've got the potty, and then we've got all the nice rugs, and then a body bag.
Shunk.
It's heavy too. I mean, that
Yeah.
dude was in full armor and not entirely a dude.
Oh, I had Asena to help me actually put it in the bag once we once we got that
Mhm.
going.
All right.
All right.
All the blossom spirits kind of react to its sight, even though it's dead.
I know. But it's gone now. You know what? I'll prove it to you. Do the mimic attack.
Ting, ting, ting. Pokes. It looks its eye directly into the eye socket.
Not on the rug. Ah, Darzix, no. Oh my gosh.
Does it get anything from a mimic attack?
Nope, not against the dead.
The dead, you say? And John turns over to Asena.
It's like it's a robot.
It's actually more like a demon encased inside of a magical shell of armor.
A demon?
Yeah. You ever talked to a dead demon before, Asena?
Oh, bloody hell.
I don't. I talked to that guy in the tower.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't dead.
Was he a demon?
Yeah, he was a Yugoloth, but close enough.
You guys knew each other before you came here, didn't you?
What, the two of us? Oh, yeah, we go way back.
We've never met.
We've never met.
Where did you come from? Were you from one of the other 5 worlds?
No, actually, we're from Beyond the Folds, a completely different system, as it were.
Beyond the Fold.
So here's the TLDR, since we've actually known a bit more about you. Hi, I'm John Carmichael, formerly wizard. Now I've made a pact with an evil cosmic dragon, and I am attempting
My
to...
dad's a dragon.
Hey, that's fantastic. I promise you, this one is very different, but also very the same. Oh, wait, by the way, Orvi, what color are your scales?
DM.
Red?
You two, Eltovina is just sitting back and she's got like a really nice tent set up and everything. You two are very fast on a first date. You're not supposed to ask about the parents until the third.
Well, some of us are trying to get somewhere, my dear.
Yeah, I know all about that.
Or
I'm
we just
sure
like
you
flex
do.
one of his horns. Red dragon dad.
Yeah, then they might know my queen. God, that's weird to say.
That like your wife?
No.
Is she your wife?
No.
No.
Points at Asena, then the white ghost. Like,
John looks over at Asena like, that was a pretty harsh no.
Was it not supposed to be?
Well, no, I mean, I said no too, but mine was more like a, oh, no, and yours was like a, ew, no. You know, it's just, unfortunate. I thought we had something a little better than that. No, not like that. She's more like kind of my adopted kid than anything else. Don't get the wrong idea.
I'm
you
not
send
your
most of
kid
you-
either.
you send many of your adopted kids into battle against like that thing?
Yeah, actually.
Are you like a gladiatorial trainer father?
No, I'm more like a humbled wizard who was preparing for the end of the multiverse by making allies and getting them to set themselves into situations that are slightly beyond their means, but with the power of friendship and a lot of crafty thinking, we've been able to make a way of it.
Is
Gosh,
this
it's getting
universe
hot in
ending?
here. I'm gonna take some air.
Does John
He
walk
looks
off?
over to-
Yeah, John walks out of the yard.
He looks
Alright.
over to us and like, is this universe ending?
What?
Not yet.
Ending?
That is not a good answer.
I didn't know that was a thing universes could do.
I don't even know what a universe is.
Oh, well, you see, the way I imagine it is like a universe is kind of like a bubble.
Uh-huh.
And when you want to leave the bubble, you go through a portal or
Like those
sometimes-
waystones.
Yeah. And then, but when you're not in the bubbles, that's when you're in the astral sea.
Do you need a ship? Like
There
a
are
boat?
ships there, but no, you don't need a ship. Not with me, anyway.
Are you a boat?
I don't think I'm a boat.
Also, not a thing to ask on the first date from inside her tent.
I haven't exactly learned how to get there, but I do know how to get there when I'm not supposed to be. Like, you know when you went through a waygate?
Well, that was technically Jisha kidnapping me.
Okay. You know when you went through Jisha's thingy?
Yes.
And you were in one section of the universe, and then all of a sudden you were in the woods?
Uh-huh.
And how instantaneous that was?
Yeah, and how the big killing monster came through the second time. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty instantaneous and horrifying and terrifying. And yeah, I peed.
Oh, we could work on that.
It's okay. I think your friend pressed it. Did just something. I'm all clean.
So anyway, when I go through that, it takes a long time. And it's not as instantaneous as you think. You're actually going through something else. And usually, well, sometimes I just kind of take a little detour while everyone else is going straight through that portal.
So you're telling me there's even more than the 5 worlds,
Oh, yeah.
and I still can't use that waygate.
Well, I don't know why you can't use the waygate.
I don't know why. I'm gonna go say night to the spirit. See you later.
Alrighty.
And Orvi's gonna exit the yurt to go hang out with Zarzix for a bit.
All right. It's not a particularly intellectually stimulating conversation, but it's definitely Zarzix is not purely mercenary. It's more like a friendly partnership. It feels like there's affection. It's not like a deep sense of loyalty, but it is like a hey, it's good to be. This is good. This is great. Let's work together. This is great. You just immediately get that sort of like trade vibe going on, but it's effortless. It just comes out of nowhere. Normally there'd be rounds and rounds of negotiation, looking into their background to make sure that they weren't trying to screw you, all that stuff. But no, it's just, it's like you've immediately met a business partner with whom you've been trading for years and years and years, and you've both done right by each other immediately. Very strange. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, cool.
Any other scenes before our long rest in the next day?
Yeah, so one of the reasons, aside from extricating himself from that conversation, John wanted to go meditate and try and connect with Lustish, since they've not yet spoken, aside from through empathetic connections. So John's going to sit down. He's going to take out some incense. He's going to place it around him, taking his time and thinking good thoughts towards the Blossom Spirit. And then he's going to sit down, crossing his legs, throwing back his trench coat as he does. And then he's going to sit there, placing his hands, back of his hand down on his knees, palm, fingers up and all touching together. And he's going to put himself through some mental exercises that he normally would do when trying to practice his spellcraft for the next day. Instead, he's going to try and connect with Lustish.
All right. As you focus, you feel another presence connecting to your mind. It doesn't speak, but it's very much like standing in a room with someone else when you know it's silent, but it's not quite silent. There's that just sense of when you're spending time with somebody, not interacting, both reading, but just in the same area.
Yeah.
And there isn't the swooshing and the senseless disorientation of dream or oneiromancy. But there is a memory. Perfect, crystal clear replay. Like you're watching it on your new dual disc system.
Yeah.
You, in the Kurayuri village, reaching up to take a little sliver of that tree The tree that was a curse, the tree that is a powerful curse that spoke to you and said that its roots went deep into the rust. You snap that little clipping and you take it off. And it severs something that unwinds, something that winds all the way through the bark of the tree. Camera, whoosh, rushing through the fibers down into the earth, following the glowing chocolate light of the Kuriuri. Filaments of roots that just whooshing past at incredibly rapid speed through the earth, through the soil, winding its way down around creeks, emerging to crawl across the rock, and then at a rapid speed, and then it rises back up out of the ground, and you hear footsteps and panicked breathing as you see Orvi running through the undergrowth from Gonyu Sinmal.
Whoa.
And the connection is severed and the curse is broken at that exact moment that you plucked it.
John broke a curse by taking a clipping off that tree?
You severed one person from a curse.
Oh. Interesting. And did this... I know that Lostish is a spirit that's connected to the Kuriuri. Did it sense that and come find me or something?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. All right. Well, I'm going to try and mentally impart my thanks to Lostish and give them an understanding that I appreciate them seeking me out, that their power, I can tell that there's more to it than just this support that it's been granting us, and I look forward to helping it as it helps us.
And there's a feeling of reciprocation. Ideas. It's not mere empathy. It's more like full ideas that just sort of pop up without words. But then you see Orvi walking off to be with Zurzix and the severed root, but the roots still run through the earth and they flow all the way through to every single one of the Oniyuri tribe.
Wait, so I might be misunderstanding this. Does John feel like that tree, the cursed tree, that is in the Oniyuri village, holds
in the
on
Kuroyuri village?
Sorry. In the Kuroyuri
I know it's
village,
confusing.
Holds on to the curse that is preventing the Oniyuri from connecting to spirits. And when John severed that branch, it severed Orvi's connection to the curse, and that's why he can actually take on a spirit.
Yes.
Oh crap! John needs to be very delicate how he shares this information. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Does anyone else have a scene they want to do? Because that scene, not to cut you off, Matt, but that seems that oh my god moment is the moment that it passes, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Did anybody else have a scene they wanted to do in the camp?
I guess because Jisha is doing surveillance, does she find anything while she's out there?
You've never been this deep in the bloom before. It's almost as if you've gone into mountains of vegetation. Like, yeah, sure, you're passing by these stone spires, but this deep in, a lot of the terrain isn't even rock and stone. It's just accumulated plant growth on top of each other. Really, it reminds you of the woods, except the woods almost like breaking into this world. It's definitely, you're not in the woods, but this is clearly where like the place, you're getting closer and closer to the place where they first broke through. Are you looking for anything in particular? Or are you just searching for danger?
No, just searching for danger.
Okay. You do come across one thing while you're here. Roll an investigation check for me. And if you don't have an investigation, just roll a flat intelligence check. You're going to find something. Mm-hmm. 18. Okay. You come across something embedded in wood. Like you're climbing over an enormous root, probably 10-foot diameter root that is it's got mushrooms popping off of it and all sorts of other things. It's part of the terrain now. It's buried with like compacted mulch over the years and years. But there's something that's poking out of it that the light catches off just wrong. And when you reach in to grab it, it's a wheel. And it looks like it's attached to a metal frame of some sort. A very large wheel. Probably a foot or two in diameter.
Oh shit, we Dark Souls now.
Completely covered in rust, and it's attached to a larger frame, but whatever used to be on the frame rotted to go years and years ago.
Okay.
It's a fairly large piece, but you wouldn't be able to recognize what it is at all.
I think what Jisha might do is I'm going to assume that Ken kind of like did some surveillance with her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so she'd probably call over Ken and say, hey Ken, can you come over here and cut this out?
Swing, swing. Cuts it clear.
Cool. And then I guess Jisha will pick up the wheel to bring back to the group.
Okay.
Now that she knows everything is all good and we're safe, we can relax now.
All right. So you bring it back to the group. Who is still around when you get back? Etelvina's camp is set up fairly close to the center. Orvi went off to go hang out with Zarzix. Where's Asena?
We're just outside of a yurt.
Okay,
Not
so
far off.
not far off. And where's Asena during this time?
I guess I'm still here.
And the body bag is still just lying on the ground.
Yep. Well, it's opened up. The
That's right. That's right. Zarzix poked it.
Gonsimal is actually just staring up lifelessly at Asena while the rest of them had left. It's just Asena, Chester, and the slime, Slakura.
Oh, is that why you left me with the body?
I mean, it's not why I left, but it is just you alone with a dead demon, you know?
I'm just kidding. Unless you want to do it.
I mean, might as well. She'll take out her crown. Oh, wait.
Aw.
Yes. Spiky bone crown equipped. Orvi and Jisha, you can choose to arrive on the scene or just notice what's happening at any point that you'd like.
I guess Jisha would come back and I guess walk in on this. She's ignored Orvi completely.
Yeah, he's coming in after Jisha. She's ignoring, like, hey, what's that wheel?
It's very hard to do this with.
You see
headset on.
Asena futzing with this crown of bone spikes.
Oh, that's cool. Do you like sleep in that or something?
Oh, dude!
Can't. This is fine. Just pretend it's awesome.
Yep, it's awesome.
It is awesome.
It is awesome, though. Wow.
It's so cool.
I forgot your name. But
Orvi?
hello?
Now, I forget. Have we had it in the past where only she can hear or everyone nearby can hear? I think it was only you could hear, right?
One way, I believe, yeah, because she's always had to translate what is said.
Okay. The eyes of Ganyu Sinmal flicker for a moment. Not with
Wait, is she talking to the corpse?
No questions right now. Be quiet.
in a voice only she can hear.
Ganyu Sinmal.
Oh, right, that's her name. I was gonna say I didn't understand that, but that's okay. And anyway, I should really prepare questions. How are you doing?
Instead of saying it to the dead thing.
The hunger. It never ends.
I'm quite hungry often too. I understand. What do you hunger for?
Spirits.
Oh yeah, you did eat those tigers, didn't you? tigers?
It doesn't burn, but it's so empty.
Your tummy? I'm guessing you're getting frustrated with me.
Where am I?
You're on the floor.
Nazareth.
Oh yeah, that's the place where you're from?
Yes.
Okay, here's the thing. You might be dead.
I was promised life eternal
If you did what?
when they made me this.
Well, what were you before?
Lonely hellspawn.
Oh, so you always been a demon.
Not pure-blooded.
Like a half demon?
Yes.
And half what else?
Human.
I'm human. Okay.
Also,
yeah,
I'm gonna say, Jisha and Orvi, you hear half of this conversation.
Yeah. Well, it's like,
Uh,
the second that she notes as well that he ate the tigers, Orvy's gonna like Mjolnir hand the thing as if any of his gold discs clank around inside.
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Priorities.
So, who promised you would live forever?
The Demon King's artificers.
Does he have a name?
It is not spoken.
Oh, it's one of those like secret things where like you can't know the name or else there's like some sort of power with that.
Yes.
But do you know it in your brain?
No.
That's a big secret.
Yes. I was not trusted. I was sent to devour.
Oh.
How long has it been?
Since you've been dead?
No. The woods. How long?
How long have the woods existed?
Was I there?
Yeah, you were in the woods.
For how long?
Well, I don't know. When'd you get there?
I stood in the capital city. I was to be fed the finest spirits from across the land, brought on the mag rail directly to me. In exchange for our gifts, they promised us their gods. Then the bloom came and I was taken to the woods. How long was I in the woods?
One month.
What is she?
John, you're allowed to return at any point that you'd like as well.
Yeah, John's camera's been watching this whole thing, and he's only been maybe about he's been between Elvina and the yurt. So he goes ahead and heads back in. Oh, she's got the crown on.
The crown?
Yep.
What does that do?
I'm
She's
assuming
talking.
Jisha has seen this before, right? From the
Once briefly when she put the
Yeah,
crown on
okay.
before
But Shiori wouldn't let them use
Uh-huh.
it because it was calling up the spirits of the dead, and Shiori was in charge of
That's right.
burying the dead. And she used her spirit magic to say no and just shut it down. John, you see Jisha holding on to what looks like the wheel and part of the chair of a very high-tech wheelchair, but one that's been buried in rust for a long time.
Oh wow, where did you get that?
This?
Yeah.
Over by a tree when I was out surveilling to see if there was danger nearby.
Do you know what that is, right?
No. Nope.
That's the steel.
Oh,
It
damn.
is?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you. And John takes out his phone and he flips through and finds as close to that
In
model
the
as he
world
can.
is that?
And he shows you a picture of a.
I'm looking at his phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this phone either, have I?
No, you probably have not.
What the?
How much?
No. John considers for a moment, knowing how rich you are, and then goes, "No, I can't do that. What I can do is well, crap. I don't. Let's talk later."
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, so this was a chair that could move you around back in the day,
Like elderly people?
like anybody really. But yeah, that was its intended use.
Meanwhile,
Oh.
Asena, you're still having, not to cut you off, Necra, but Asena is still having our conversation with the dead person in the background.
1 month.
Well,
You were
Back
something
to
like
you
one.
guys,
I'm like,
you- do you guys know how long this furnace guy's been around?
I
In the
don't
woods?
think I'd know, would I?
What? Did he tell you when he got here?
He's asking me how long he's been here. I'm kind of panicked, so I said a month.
well, how long? What did he ask you specifically?
How
Has
long
he
he's
told
been
you
in the
anything?
woods?
Okay, and John turns to Jisha. The woods. How old are they?
Jisha, as far as you know, the woods have always existed. Your people came from the woods, and
Forever.
Okay, but he hasn't been there forever. Asena, what did he tell you? I haven't had a chance to look back through the recording yet.
He
What
told
did
me
he tell
he's
you?
working with a demon artificer.
Yeah, good job. That's it. Okay, but did he tell you how he got to the woods?
No.
Are you sure?
She lies.
she's not lying. She just doesn't remember.
John says 1 second. He opens up his recording notes on his phone and he replays exactly what Asena said like 2 minutes ago.
Unfortunately, it only has her side of the conversation.
Exactly.
Mr. K? Mr. K?
G.
Mr. G. I had a question and I already forgot the question.
Oh, God.
So she's your court jester?
Yeah, she's also the executioner.
How'd you get to the woods?
I stood at the heart of the capital city to feast upon their gods when the plume consumed everything and dragged me there.
Oh, you did tell me that before.
What did he say?
Something about the capital city and a big bloom, and he stood there.
Wait, would I know then?
The bloom was like over 100 years ago.
It's 100 years ago, yeah.
Then this thing must be over 100 years old.
100? You're 100? It's a lot longer than a month.
Yes!
Yeah.
Man, that must suck to have failed.
Asena, what was it doing there before it got transported wherever it was?
It was eating the blossom spirits, so that way it could live forever.
And where was it eating the blossom spirits before it got taken to the woods?
What? I thought it was eating them in the woods.
They had different gods before.
You ate different gods?
Yes, the gods of the old world are not these ones. These new gods that consumed it.
How good would you say you are at eating gods?
I am the spirit Peter Gates. Hundreds have stoked my fires, and yet I hunger for more, and the fire is out.
Asena, what is it telling you?
I was telling me it's a god eater.
A
A
god.
god eater? Shadow Moses.
He's really good at it, apparently. But is really angry that Jisha put his fire out.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of which, nobody who has a spirit go near this thing. John takes a step back.
Good idea.
Where's the slime? Like playing in the mouth. Just like,
Yeah.
It's like
Sakura, no!
you're asking where's the slime, and then you see its eyes poking out of his helmet because it's inside his skull. Blink,
Yeah.
Get out of there!
Amazing. So would
So-
Jisha know enough history to be able to know that this, like for sure, the thing in the body bag is
Mhm.
from the steel,
Mhm.
and it got transported from that city into. Oh, I guess it's still in. It was still in the heart of the steel, kind
It was in the woods. Because remember,
like the woods. Oh, like the where my portal goes.
where your portal goes, it had been there for 100 years,
It
which
was
means
in
it
the
was
city.
at ground
Yeah.
zero.
Yeah, when it happened. Which means the bloom has a connection to the woods. If the bloom was able to shunt this creature into the woods, it's possible that the bloom came from the woods.
That's true.
Also,
That would make
Asena hasn't
sense.
told us yet. This is Matt speaking meta, but they had old gods previously. It's possible that the new gods are from the woods. The creatures that
Those
are
are
in charge
the
of blossom
same as
spirits.
gods are gods.
Gods are gods.
Yeah. What's a
know.
god? Okay.
Is there anything else you guys want to know?
I mean, a
feel like-
lot.
I
but
feel
you're
like
not
I'm
really-
just- I feel like I shouldn't talk to it for so long.
are the blossom spirits the same as the gods who was eating before?
So, what tastes better? The blossom spirits or the old gods?
That is not what I.
I ate the light of angels before. Not these beasts and plants.
So, do angels taste better?
Angels.
Yes.
Do you like the taste of angels?
Yes.
Do you think there's any angels that I know of that you ate?
What is she talking about?
Yes.
John looks to Jisha. Wait, do you know anything about angels?
Lore check?
Nope.
Don't know what that is, do I?
Nope.
No
Orvi,
idea what an angel
angels?
is.
I don't know what that is. When did she start talking about angels?
Are angels even a concept that is familiar to either Orvi or Jisha?
No, don't think so.
I think I've seen some in some movies once.
Well, you and I know what angels are, Asena.
Like angles, like 90 degrees?
You guys
Now
are
that's an
mispronouncing
acute angle.
You should tell me the stories of all the things you've eaten.
Long rest. Beyond my grasp. One of them is falling. Even now.
Thunder looms in the distance.
For real?
For real.
Oh.
As a storm breaks out,
A storm!
not far from where you are.
Pack up camp, everybody. We gotta go.
As lightning flashes, you've crossed 4 mountains, 4 stone spires on your journey to get here since, well, yeah, from the Botan Mountain all the way in. Lightning flashes. You can see 3 more in the distance. But beneath the winding vines and enormous elephant-sized flowers that engulf them, you see that those 3 spires are not made of stone, but of glass and metal. A storm bruise between them, washing down water over titanic greenery, filtering all the way down into the ruins of the city below. And as the lightning flashes once at the heart of that storm, a single speck of light can be seen, dropping like a comet towards the ground in the distance. And we'll conclude Coriander Society Yokai Blossom next week, same time, same place. It's been awesome having Leg Day with us. Thank you so much for bringing Orvi to life. You killed it. Very happy with that. Thank you again to Daisgami Publishing. Remember, you can pick up a copy of Anime 5e. All these companions that we built and their cool powers all come from that system. And the NPC who got completely shafted in one fight. But that's okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And have a fantastic whatever time it is.